All right, quick color crash course. How fabric goes from plain to pop. Dyeing is basically giving textiles a personality by soaking them in a water-based dye bath. Dye molecules are tiny organic compounds. They absorb certain wavelengths of light and reflect others, so our eyes see a specific color. The magic happens when dye molecules move from the water into the fiber's amorphous regions and latch on with ionic bonds, van der Waals forces, or full-on covalent bonds. If the bond is strong and the dye sits deep in the fiber, it survives wash after wash, aka good color fastness. Two big camps: natural dyes, synthetic dyes. Natural dyes come from plants and animals: seeds, leaves, roots, bark, even insect residues. People have used them for thousands of years, records from China around 2600 BC. Why they're awesome: massive palette potential. Small tweaks, like changing the technique or adding different mordants, alum, copper sulfate, ferrous sulfate, can shift colors dramatically or unlock new shades. They're renewable, biodegradable. Sometimes the waste, like from indigo or harda, makes great fertilizer. Plus, some plants grow on wastelands, so you can turn unused land into color. But natural dyes have caveats. Shade reproducibility is tough because crops vary by season, soil, species, and maturity. You often need more dye, more time, and skilled hands, which raises cost. Technical know-how on extraction and dyeing isn't always consistent. The dyes can be pH sensitive. Sunlight, sweat, or air can shift colors. Most natural dyes need mordants to fix to fibers. Leftover mordant in the bath can become an effluent problem if not treated. Enter synthetic dyes, lab-made organic compounds tailored to different fibers and processes. The wins: tiny amounts can color huge lots. Shades are highly repeatable. Reactive dyes, vat dyes, dispersed dyes can deliver excellent fastness. The trade-offs: you still need electrolytes and auxiliaries, and dye house wastewater must be treated to protect waterways and soil. How dyeing works, zoomed in. You mix a dye bath, water plus dye, maybe salt or soda ash for electrolytes, and auxiliaries like leveling agents to keep color even. Heat helps the dye diffuse from the bath into the fiber, then penetrate those amorphous regions, and finally anchor with the right type of bond. Afterward, rinsing and soaping remove unfixed dye so it doesn't bleed later. When to dye? You can do it at the fiber stage for heathered looks, yarn stage for patterns like checks and stripes, fabric stage for solid pieces, or even garment dyeing for that lived-in color wash vibe. In industry, modern dyeing machines are computerized to standardize temps, timings, and flows. In many handloom communities, like across India, manual dyeing keeps traditional techniques alive. So, natural versus synthetic? If you want heritage aesthetics, unique shades, and renewable sources, and you're okay with variability, natural dyes are your jam. If you need precision, scalability, and top-tier fastness for performance wear, synthetics win. Either way, the future is smarter chemistry, better auxiliaries, and cleaner effluent treatment. If this color dive helped, tap like. Drop your dye, fails, or wins in the comments, and I'll pin the most creative shade story. Stay curious and keep it colorful.